Okay. Is it working? Cool. So where can I see? Okay. I will just get set up. Totally going to do a live stream. I don't know what of, but am currently live streaming and don't have anybody watching, which is perfectly fine, but my webcam moved. Okay, there's one person watching. Hello, viewer. I totally got new Prismacolor pencils. I'm so excited because I've never used them before, so I thought I've heard heaps about it and wanted to give it a go. So that is what I'm going to do in this video. I don't know what to draw yet, so I was hoping that somebody would have a suggestion, but it is 5:30 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon, so I don't know how many people are going to be watching, but yeah. So I have had a bit of a fiddle with them earlier today, and I also got brown paper, or mid-tone paper. I don't know if you've ever used it before, but yeah, this is what I created earlier today, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to using that paper a bit more. Actually, let's do a sketch on there. Let's use that paper. Why not? Okay. Oh, hang on a second. One moment, please. All right. Where are we? I think. We will totally. Oh dear, did I break it? Might have broken it. Okay. Alright. What should I draw, Michael? Let's draw Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. I'm going to draw him here. I was looking for a sharpener. Right. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Okay. So, let's get a reference picture up. Stitch. Images. Alright. So I'm just going to sketch him with a regular, like, grey lead pencil. Actually, no, let's use a Prismacolor pencil. I use blue because he's blue, and that would make sense, right? Okay. Got his little head, and then his little body, and his little foot. And he can. I'm just copying like the pose from the reference because it's a cute little pose. Why not? Let's do that. And he's got his ears. And his other ear. And his big eyes. And his nose. And his mouth. More of an oval head, not a round head, but okay. And I feel like this paper just makes everything look better. Totally play music, but last time I did a stream and had music in it, the whole stream got banned. So, because I have not done my research on what music I can actually listen to during a stream. Should probably do that. If you have any suggestions of the type of music that you can listen to or where I can find out that information, let me know, because that would be really helpful. Okay. Little legs. Hi, Art Block. Thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see me draw next, please let me know. How many toes does he have? 3, I think. And okay. And he's got little claws. So I guess I better draw those. Cute little claws. And okay, now for the fun part. Using my new pencils. Stitch looks great. I'll think of what else you could draw. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. If you've got anything exciting, please let me know. Okay, so if you missed it, these are my new pencils. Ta-da! They're so fancy and amazing, and I just love them. Can't believe it took me this long to get them, but that's okay. Just means I'm going to enjoy them more, right? So I always feel like I sketch a lot slower when I'm well, I guess I am chatting at the same time, so I probably am a lot slower than I usually am. But look how nicely those colors go on the, well, it's just black at the moment, but just how nice it just smears on the page. Ugh. Nice. And then if I get the white, look at this. Ah, yeah. So nice. So nice. I'm a huge fan of these. I'm definitely, because I've always used, what are they, Derwent artist pencils, and I think it's just from high school, like that's just what the requirements were, so that's just always what we used to get. But since I've been watching a whole heap of different artists on YouTube and like their recommendations or pencils that they use on a daily basis, it's really interesting seeing like how many different types of pencils there are out there and like what everybody actually uses. Very interesting. So I've only got, as you saw, a limited selection of colors that I can use today, but that's okay. It'll give you like an idea of how it's supposed to look, even though they may not be spot on. And if I was feeling really creative, I probably could like blend all of the colors. I'll see how I go. I don't know if I'm quite up to that just yet. But could give it a go, I guess. See what colors we can make. Considering I'm still very new to these, probably not a lot of colors, but give it a go. They're just so vibrant on the page. Like they're just so, I love them. They actually do blend really nicely. Like, I don't know whether you can really see that through the stream, but could you draw Moana's pig Pua? It would be adorable. Actually, speaking of Moana, look at this. Okay, this is what I drew earlier today because I was like just in a sketching mood. Where are we? Here we go. I totally drew Moana, but I could totally check out her pig and do a little sketch of him because that sounds really cute. But yeah, that's that one. Yeah, I'll totally check that out after this and give him a go because that sounds really, really adorable. I have watched Moana once, I think. I should watch it again because I actually really enjoyed it when I watched it. But haven't really seen a lot of it. Like, watched it a lot of times, I mean. Look how nicely these colors go on the page. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, so his ears are like a dark blue. Not exactly the right stitch colors, but oh well. And I know the art style that he's actually in doesn't have big chunky line art, but that's my style, so I'm actually considering adding some big chunky line art, because to me I'm like, this looks okay, but it doesn't look right at the moment, and I think it's simply because I haven't got those like big chunky lines. So I'll finish the colouring, and then I reckon I'm going to put some big chunky lines in, because that's just what I do. I forgot his eyebrow. That in. Oh, that's purple. I don't want purple. I want blue. Oh, and he's got his little bit. I forgot to do little hairdo. Oh. And he's got a little nose. Cute little nose. Graphics tablet, like a Wacom tablet, do you mean? Or something like similar to that, so you can start doing digital art? Is that what you mean? Because I remember I got my Wacom like, I don't know, 6 months ago or something like that, and I was so excited to get it, and I still absolutely love it. I really need to start using it a little bit more, because I found that I haven't been doing as much digital art as I originally wanted to. I still enjoy it, but yeah, I think like I did. I don't know whether you watch Drawing with Jazza, but I did a whole heap of his challenges. And Wacom Inchio straw, nice! That's gonna be so much fun. I'm looking forward to seeing all the videos. I hope you do put like a unboxing one up and everything, because that'd be so good to see. But yeah, I did like a whole heap of his challenges, and I did them digitally, which is like, I don't do a lot of digital art. I am trying to do a bit more. But yeah, so I was trying my best to do a whole heap of digital art, and then I think I just like wore myself out. Like, I was like, nah, way too much. But yeah, I will definitely get back into it slowly. I think, I don't know whether you would have seen it, but I did put one up on yesterday that I did a collaboration with Scribblefix. And I did that digitally. Reviewer. You can stop it if you like. Yeah, challenges are always fun. Like, I once I finally got my streaming setup all sorted, like I've got my webcam, and I've also got like my I've got my Canon recording the drawing. It took me like a couple hours to get it all set up and like figured out what I was actually doing, because as much as YouTube's fantastic for tutorials and stuff like that, I actually found it really hard to find one specific to like my camera or my situation. So it took me a little while to figure out what I was doing, but once I got it set up, I did a blindfold challenge. So I'll upload that like next week. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. If you haven't done it, it's so hard to do. Like seriously, you should try it. I just read your comment again. Unboxing, blindfolded challenge is hard. You should try it. It's intense. You definitely should. The outcome was like hilarious because I don't know whether you were watching when I was first like setting up this stream. I actually had my sketchbook open to the page that I had done my blindfold challenge sketches, and oh, they're a mess. It's actually a lot harder than you thought. Like, so I don't know whether you watch like Bailey and her channel, Bailey J, but oh my goodness, she has done a couple of blindfolded challenges, and yeah, she makes them look easy, like really easy, and they're not. They are not easy at all. I mean, like it's easy. You can put your pen on the paper and assume that it's going to look good, but it doesn't. It does not look good at all. Or at least mine don't. You couldn't even tell what they were unless you were watching me do them. They were horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. But it was fun at least. So. Okay. This white actually makes it blend really nicely. Ugh, I'm going to go through so many of these white pencils. I can just see it happening. Okay, I'm going to get my white gel pen. I want to see how this is going to work on the page. Okay, no worries. Thank you for watching. I think it's just this gel pen. Because sometimes it works and then other times it just doesn't want to work. Let's try a different one. Might put that one facing downwards. So, give this one a go. A little bit better. I think my problem with these pens is I always push too hard because I'm like, it's not white enough. Push harder so more comes out. But that's like not the solution at all. If I actually was softer with it, which is what I'm doing now, well, ink rolls out of the ballpoint. Funny that. So I'm just curious to see how it goes over the top of the pencil, because like it works really nicely on the paper itself, but I'm curious as to whether it will actually, you can like see it over the top of the, here we go. Yeah, that works really nicely, because I know a lot of the time over my other pencils, maybe it's the way that I use the pen, but it doesn't quite stand out enough. I've actually got white acrylic ink that I prefer to use I just get like my paintbrush out and just paint it on, and I actually prefer it that way because it just works a lot better and smoother and it's quicker and I don't have to go over it 10,000 times like with this pen. It's probably just a pen. I've heard these a lot of artists use jelly roll pens, which personally I have not used. I haven't seen them. I don't know whether it's because they're not in Australia or they're just not at the art shops that I go to. But yeah, jelly rolls. I'll need to try and find some of those, I think. So if you're in Australia and know somewhere that sells them, please let me know because I'm interested in getting some. I think they're just like thicker or like thicker ink maybe. So it rolls onto the page a bit better or but it looks really cool. The white on the tan paper comes out really nicely. I think I definitely have a bit to learn still in regards to the pencils because like I'd like to make them blend on the paper a lot better because like you can see the color isn't massively. I'll zoom in a bit more. Hi. Yeah, so the color isn't it is very vibrant, like it is, but it's not you can like see the paper through the color, which is not exactly what I want. Like I could probably go over it a couple more times, like if I get the blue and like, you know, work the color a bit more, then yeah. And it's probably the type of paper too. Like it is pretty smooth, but not hugely smooth. And I think too, I'm one of those people that's like, no, I don't want to waste all of my pencils, especially because they're new, and like use all of the lead out of them. That's what pencils are for, Emma. You push on them and. But yes, so this is my cute little Stitch. Let me know what you think of him because I'm pretty happy with him. He's turned out alright. Hey, it'd be nicer if my pen was working the way that I wanted it to, but that's fine. It doesn't have to. I know a little while ago I said I was going to use big black lines, but instead I'm using white lines, and they're not big, but kind of looks cool. I like it at least. All experimenting. Got to try these things to find out how they look, right? And it's a sketchy kind of Sunday. Just doodle. Doodle, 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 doodle. Ah. Little teeth. Be a lot more interesting if I had music on, but I'm scared after last time when I had my video blocked and I wasn't able to play it or like replay it. I wasn't able to save it was more the point. It was just like, no, you've used content that's not YouTube friendly. I was like, what? You've got to be kidding me. But yeah, and then I had to edit it and that wasn't fun. It was just like another speed paint. So bleh. Oh, hi, Mariv. I hope I say your name right. I'm sure I say it wrong every time, but hi. Ugh, this white pen is just not doing what I want it to do at all. I feel like I should just, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go and get my white ink. Back in 1 second. Alright. So I've just got Art Spectrum. I don't know if you heard that because I didn't have my headset on. I've got Art Spectrum, white ink, and that is what I'm going to use because my ballpoint pen is not working the way that I want it to. Alright. Let's see how this looks on this paper. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. Ready? Oh good, I'm glad I said it right. Oh, so pretty. Look how much better that stands out. Ugh. And this is why I don't bother with the ballpoint pen usually. Although it is a lot easier to smudge this because I'm a klutz and managed to get it everywhere somehow. That's fine. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. So pretty. I think I'll just stick to this. I don't need a ballpoint pen when I have white ink. Who needs a ballpoint pen? Not I. Yeah, I'm like so proud of myself for figuring out how to get this all set up. Seriously, like it took so long this afternoon because I was like trying all these different programs that weren't working the way that I wanted them to, and I've probably got malware on my computer now because I was not very careful. I was like, I just want it to work, and then it wasn't working. I was like, fine, I'll download this and I'll download that, and yeah. Yeah, white ink. Haven't you seen white ink before? It's like, so when I went to the art shop like a while ago, the 2 inks that I got were like Parker's blue ink and the Art Spectrum white ink because I was like, well, I was either going to get black and white or blue and white, but the blue, it just, oh, it looks so pretty on the paper. So I got the blue, but, should be able to. Like Amazon, definitely. I haven't never ordered anything off Amazon. I'm itching to, but I know that they've got like a whole heap of. They should have. I don't know whether they'd have Art Spectrum on there, but yeah, Art Spectrum's pretty like affordable, which is good. That's like why I get their stuff. Like I've got a heap of Art Spectrum art supplies, but they definitely have white ink. So if you're looking for some, I would try them. Probably should have done this on a new page rather than one that's like half used. I'm like going over other things. Look at him! Isn't he cute? Probably overwork the white ink, but I'm like, oh well, if I'm not doing a black outline, I'm gonna do a white one because I like things to be bold. Look at him! That's so cute. I'm absolutely loving this paper. This paper is a lot of fun. Yeah. Okay. So before, who was it? Artblock suggested that I should draw Moana's pig Pua. So let's look up a reference picture of Pua. Pua the pig, maybe. Okay. Images. Oh, little Pua. I'd forgotten what he looks like. He's so cute. Okay. Okay. I found a really cute reference picture, so I'm going to draw him. And the ink doesn't go through either, which is nice. I was curious whether... Actually, I'm going to test like a black a fine liner, see whether it actually goes through. Because I was looking at a whole heap of... or trying to find some tanned... Even that doesn't go through, and I went over it a couple times. Nice. I was looking at a whole heap of different tanned paper because I've seen a few different artists use it, and I was like interested to see. And there was one that was like Strathmore paper, and it looked really, really nice, like good quality and everything like that. But it was like $40 for like a small sketchbook, like maybe this big. And same color, the paper was a little bit thicker. This paper is 80 GSM, and I think that one was like 120 or 150. So it was like nice